First, I want to thank the media for being here to help us get a message out, a very clear message in regards, just so that everybody knows. At 8:39 this morning, our SRO, our school resource officer, heard what he believed to be a large, loud bang sound, gunshot, and then immediately at 8:42, he was immediately on scene and engaged the activity that was going on, recognized what we had at that time, and then found the victim, which is a 17-year-old student currently here at Forest High School. And then within that same time frame, he engaged the shooter, which is a 19-year-old non-student that was here on campus. He did not, obviously, the suspect is in custody at this time. Now, in Marion County, Forest High School is our second largest high school in the county with over 2,000 students. And I want to make something clear, and I want to assure the Marion County residents that today they should be proud of their first responders. As a lot of you that are here saw, hundreds of law enforcement immediately responded, did not hesitate, went in, and I already given you the time frame. Basically, in 3 minutes, engaged the shooter, took him into custody. Not only law enforcement, but our fire rescue, who came immediately as well. I commend also the school system for their protocols in place, because what they put in place saved lives today. Our victim has non-life-threatening injuries, and he is doing fine. And I cannot express to you or Marion County how proud I am of law enforcement today in Marion County. And I want to assure the Marion County residents about the other schools. We actively have law enforcement patrolling and is being present on the campuses throughout this county. And they will be there for the entire day. And also that any threat we will not ignore, or any rumor we will not take for granted. We will immediately respond and act accordingly. And I will stop right there and open up the floor.
How was the shooter neutralized by these resource officers?
He was taken into custody.
Was he tackled? Was he struggled?
No, he was not tackled. He didn't offer any resistance.
Was this a former student?
That I can't give you the answer right now because of the investigation on it. Some of it we don't know, so currently a lot of the information we don't have.
Okay. Was it a targeted shooting? I mean, was he targeting the...
We do not know that yet as of right now.
Is there any indication at this point whether it was even intentional or not?
It was intentional.
What kind of weapon did he use?
That right now we're not releasing because we're still investigating.
Is there any idea how he brought that weapon onto school? In a book bag?
Can't answer that one right now.
How did he get on campus?
Can't answer that one right now either.
Did the two know each other?
Can't answer that one. I'm sorry. I know that I'm saying a lot what I can't answer. I need everybody to understand. Although that we have come to a safe conclusion, all right, it is still an investigation. And there's a lot of details that we don't know. And we'd rather you, the media, have the correct information.
So how many students were close to this?
There was an SUV that was towed out of the school parking lot with the back window blown out. Was that the shooter's SUV?
Do not know.
How many students were close to the suspect at the moment?
Ask that again.
How many students were close to the suspect at the moment?
I do not know that answer.
Where did it happen? In a hallway, in a classroom, the gym?
I'll be nice. In that building.
Was there anyone else injured at all? Anyone around?
No, ma'am. There were no other injuries in this entire incident. Only the one 17-year-old.
Were there other students around at the time?
Yes, the school was in progress. School was active, so yes, there were students. And I already told you how the students and the staff of the Marion County school system did a fabulous job of securing each of the classrooms. They did it. That process combined, and let me make this clear, it wasn't just one entity, okay? It was the school system, it was law enforcement and it was fire rescue that saved lives today. Today, our children are alive because of those three things were in place. And Marion County should be proud of every single one of them.
What about the rumors of other schools that there was guns in other schools?
It's just like what I told you a minute ago. You know, when you got social media out here that wants to post and put things out that are not true. Now, contrary to what people believe, the internet is not always giving you the facts, okay? But however, like the schools in which you mentioned, when it comes across us or if we're giving information, we're not going to ignore it. What I can tell you, there is nothing else in any other school that has occurred today. All right?
Sheriff, can you talk about the school resource officer? How long has he been with this particular school? And how important were his actions today in the grand scheme of things?
Off the top of my head, I do not know how long my school resource officer has been with the sheriff's office. If I was to guess, knowing the deputy, myself, I believe it's around 15 years. That'd be my guess. Don't hold me to that. And our school resource officers, not just for the sheriff's office, okay? The school resource officers for the city as well. They are all trained, and they are trained to know what to do, pay attention, recognize the signs, and then engage when it's necessary.
Sheriff, this is the 19th anniversary of Columbus School in Colorado. And today, schools were walking out, students were walking out. Do you think this has to be related with that?
I do not know the answer to that question, and I won't comment on anything regarding today's date. So,
What does it mean to you, though, that this happened on that day?
say that one more
What
time.
does it mean to you that this happens on a day when students were planning their own ways to try to come up with solutions to prevent school shootings?
What does it mean to me? It's a shame what society has come to, and that we even have to be here on a school campus. You know, society has changed since I was a kid, since I was in school. And this is not just a law enforcement problem. This is a society problem and what we have. And we as a whole need to do something. So my feelings, my emotions are running rampant. Because as every one of y'all know, I spent from 3:30 in the afternoon yesterday till 10 o'clock at night with my fellow sheriff in Gilchrist County, where 2 deputies were killed for absolutely no reason. And then we have an incident like this today. I'm angry, I'm sad, and I want to do something. And we will do something, and we are doing something, and it's evident of what was accomplished or the success of the actions of the first responders today.
So this is Friday. Come Monday, can you talk to us about any additional steps that are going to be taken just to make sure that everything is safe and that no students are, you know, potentially trying anything, even if just to disrupt classes?
We already had stuff in place. That's why it worked today. It's already there. I don't have to prepare for anything come Monday. It'll be the same thing. And the deputies and the officers that are in this school, or in all of these schools that we have, and eventually will be in all of our schools in Marion County because of the new law, okay, will be even a better step in ensuring that the safety of these kids every single day that they walk on this campus.
What's next for the shooter? What charges are you going to have?
That right now we're not releasing. I wish I could.
Is the shooter injured?
No, ma'am.
Did law enforcement fire any weapons?
No, ma'am. I'll answer that one. No, we did not fire. Pardon me?
The shooter's not injured.
No, ma'am.
Sheriff, given that the students are planning on his activities to prevent gun violence, do you have a message for them going forward with what they want to do?
I'm not going to comment on that right now. Not the appropriate time. Let's put it that way.
And just for the students who may be a little bit nervous about coming back to class on Monday, you know, we've seen this unfortunately happen so many times before, but really no one thinks it's going to happen in their school. What would your message be to them who just may be feeling a little bit timid about coming back to class?
Don't be. No. They need to know. Every student out there, every parent needs to know out that Marion County does everything to protect their children. And I'll say it again. Today's incident is evident of that. And they should not be afraid. Parents should not be worried knowing that their children are protected. So, and that, unless anybody else? Dr. Grantham?
Good afternoon, everyone. We arrived on scene around 8:40 today, 8:50, and there were, like the sheriff said, there were over 100 law enforcement officials here. We do thank our district and our staff. This school was very prepared in what they did. They conducted our ALICE training, our ALICE protocol. The doors were, people could not get in. It was a very swift movement, but thankfully preparation helped with the combination of law enforcement and our community. I do need to say something about our parents. Our parents were here and they were tremendous. They're currently at the First Baptist Church picking up their children. I know they were scared, but they were very patient with what was going on. It was a testament to us that we did the right things and we've been prepared. But we do want to say thank you to our community and certainly thank you to our law enforcement officials. But today could have went a lot worse than it did because of preparation. It was a safe day. We ended up being okay, except for the one gentleman.
What does it mean to you, the fact that your school resource officer was able to assess and correct the situation as quickly as he did?
As a district person and as a dad, more importantly, it makes me feel good. He did engage and saved a lot. We have a lot of heroes here. Unfortunately, we don't know who they are yet, but they're parents and students and teachers and faculty and law enforcement officials as well. But it makes you feel good as a parent that our schools are safe.
Do you think there's more that can be done in the future when it comes to protecting students inside the school?
We talk about more all the time in schools. We want schools to be safe first before anything else. But I think we, like the sheriff said, we do an exceptional job with what we're doing as safety as far as Marion County schools go.
Can you state your name and title?
Yeah, I'm Jonathan Grantham. I'm the deputy superintendent here at Marion County, one of the deputies here.
Did you guys get any threats at this school before today?
No, ma'am.
Like for today?
No, ma'am.
There was no indication that this could have happened?
No, ma'am.
Just to make this clear, so parents know, was the shooter targeting other students?
We don't know. We don't know any of the information or details yet. No, ma'am.
Okay,
It's
parents, I'm listening if this could have been worse.
yes, ma'am. We don't know any of the details.
Y'all were responding to a different school under a cross pretense of a threat. That was posted on social media. Y'all want to pursue finding the person who did that, pursue charges, which could be very, troublesome itself.
Absolutely. That's a simple answer. Anybody that puts false information up there or makes any threats on social media, we will take the appropriate action. And here, the message to the students, okay, and I'm holding my tongue back right now. This is not the appropriate time to be making false accusations or think you're funny or you think it's a joke. And parents, I'm going to send a message to the parents. I'm proud of them today, but try being a parent as well too. Making sure that your students know what's appropriate, especially what has already been mentioned, what today is. This is not a joking matter. What happened down south almost came here to Marion County. And they need to stop. And I'll give you my personal feelings. I think social media is the most evil thing that's ever been created. Yes, it's nice getting a message out. Yes, we use it. I use it. But look at the other side. Social media is destructive, as evident of what you just asked us.
Can you talk to us about what the county's policy is in terms of, apprehending students who may post those social media threats?
If we find it to be a violation of the law, it is zero tolerance. I will not tolerate it. Plain and simple as that.